For this wallpaper design, I'm cutting out those shapes. Then I use my cutter, then my pencil. You can make use of any kind of paper you prefer, but on this I'm making use of calendar. Then I trace out the shape with pencil. Then afterwards I use my cutter to cut out the shape neatly. From 2 calendars I got 4 shapes. So afterwards, then I tape the middle shape together so that my paintings or designs can be even on the small circle and the big circle. Then you can use paper tape for those, but I made use of seal tape here. It might give me a little problem when removing. Then I'll start the painting. The first painting is we're gonna be dealing with 2 paintings, but the first one is sunset, while the second one is bubble. So for this sunset, I'm making use of red color and yellow color and black color. Sunset in the sky, and the real colors for sunset when you go out in the evening is that you see an illusion of red color and yellow in the sky, then the sun will be yellow, then every part of the earth will be black. So that is what I'm doing here. I initially wanted making use of watercolor, but it's not that effective, so it's better I use a thick paint for more details. So I had to change to using the poster color, which I was using first. Then while painting, make sure you don't stain it. Get your hand stained. You have to hold it down with a piece of wood, like I held it down with a brush. So you have to be careful. That tree, illusion of tree, everything is black because it's sunset. The sun is no longer up. Everything is down. There is no light. So it's an illusion that is dark. So you draw a desired tree shape, depending on how you can, but I made it easy for beginners. So you to get out that tree shapes, then birds in the sky. Remember, everything will be black in black because it's sunset. At eel. Also painting out eels. There is illusion of eel. It's not just a plain land. There is this valley and eel for realism. Then I painted out that so as to get a perfect round shape of the sun. And you make sure it's not too thick. And yellow pen shouldn't be too thick. Then you give it a proper even round shape. So as I mentioned earlier, I will be painting. The second design is bubble, so that illusion of bubble with different colors. So I take, then you have to take the back of the shapes again just to make the painting even, so you can be able to get your desired result with the even painting. So that's the black color of poster color. I'm still making use of poster color. So after the painting, you make the painting dry before you work on it again, so everything won't get messed up. So I've dried it. Look for a means to drying it, whatever thing you know you've got to dry. Then I placed it on a much more added surface, and that is corrective pen, white corrective pen. Then get anything round, then you draw out some round shapes on it, circles. It shouldn't be of the same dimension. You can change it, make yours different from mine. Just make sure they are all in equal even circle, it's a fine circle. And afterwards, you should also allow it intersects, like two shapes falling, two circles falling on each other, like what I've done. As I've done it, make them intersect, so you can be able to get the exact painting you desire, the designs. And I told you bubbles. At times when you look at bubbles, they don't stand separately. At times they intersect and still look good. Then afterwards, I will be applying, and as I told you earlier, that it's best you make use of a thicker paint, which will be we make use of acrylic paint, poster color like I used, but watercolor will not give you your desired result because it's not thick, so it will make it bold. So you run your paint through it, make use of red. Majorly for this wallpaper design, I made use of red paint, yellow and green paint, poster color. So that colors will make it more divine. You will get what you want, like the bubble illusion, and it will be more bold. Whatever color you make use of, make sure it's just part of these primary colors that will be bold, really glaring to the sight and more catching. Remember, it's just a wallpaper. So that's green color on it. And as I said earlier on, make sure you don't touch the paintings with your fingers. You can hold it down with the tip of your brush or something sharp. Then those dots I'm putting in, it's an illusion of it's glittering, glittering reflection to the light. They are all needed so as to get your desired paint. So this is just the painting of bubble on the surface, the colorful bubble on the surface with reflection. So I'm repeating it. I remember I mentioned that I got 4 shapes from the 2 paper, from the 2 calendar I used. For paper, you can make use of any kind of paper. I told you earlier, cardboard, any kind of paper you have. And I got that 2 shapes. So I'm making 2 paintings. I made 2 paintings from each painting. 2 pieces from each painting, sorry. as I said earlier, it's sunset and bubble painting. So this is the second bubble painting. So it's just like a bigger bubble painting and a smaller bubble painting, a bigger sunset painting and a smaller sunset painting. Just go through the pattern system I used to follow it step by step. Then you will get the desired results. So, as I said again earlier, that I will be making out 2 pieces from each painting. So this is the second piece of the sunset painting. The last one I did was the small sunset painting. Was the big sunset painting, and this is the smaller sunset painting. So when you are painting out this, you have to make everything more detailed. You have to retrace where there is need, when need be. Make sure the red lines and the yellow lines must be bold, and you have to blend it into each other so as to give you this illusion of this red light in the sky and the yellow light in the sky. And you work on it evenly, patiently, do not rush. Please, as you're watching, do not forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and also share. So here there I'm done with the painting as a small piece of the sunset and the larger piece of the sunset painting. And this is a large piece of the bubble painting and the small piece of the bubble painting. Then you remove the tape. Remember I told you earlier on that it's better best to use the paper tape so it won't spoil it, but I made use of a sellotape here, and it's because the back of the calendar is nylon-like, so but it's not gonna affect the painting anyway. You just have to be careful with it, so you remove it from them carefully. You separate the piece. You can separate it if you desire, and you can still leave them like that and paste it on the wall too. You have your choice. So I'm going to mix the hot water starch to glue the painting to the wall. You can make use of any kind of glue. Hoo-hoo glue, that's the UHU glue. You can make use of Top Bond. You can make use of ordinary gum, anything you can use to paste on the wall. But here I'm making use of hot water starch. Then afterwards, set it aside to cool down. So now with the painting, you can do it like this. I have two different things or the same, depending on what fits you. Then you can bubble inside sunset or sunset inside sunset, any, or you can just remove them out and paste it on the wall like that. You can do it as you wish. So afterwards, you lay the gum on each painting for the wall. And as I said earlier on, please, I would so much appreciate it if while watching this video you subscribe, you like, you share, and you also leave your comment down below. And also please click on the bell icon so as to be updated on latest wall painting designs. As I've said earlier before the video started, I've actually rebranded my name. I'm no longer EOZ Art, and I'll be Jones to New Art. And you see, everything I made for this wall painting I actually made from Jones, calendar that you no longer use again, just a simple tool, something you can get around. They are not so expensive. And I also left my details on WhatsApp, on through calls. You can contact me, and please do not forget, like, subscribe, share, leave your comment down below, and also click on the bell button for more videos. Thank you. So we are good to go to paste all our paintings beautifully on the wall. So now, depending on the color of the wall, we actually determine the kind of painting we put on it. So you can paste it on a white wall, a plain wall, that's just a plain wall without design initially. Thank you.